Japanese automakers Honda and Nissan have announced plans to join forces. On Monday, Honda and Nissan announced that they have formally agreed to hold talks on a possible merger. Today, the world is moving rapidly towards EVs, and this is believed to be the future. But on the other hand, Honda is doing something big behind the scenes which even China and Elon Musk are not aware of. Honda has created an engine that will shake the entire car market. While everyone is running after electric cars, Honda is making a big change, creating a beast that can perhaps change the game forever. Their CEO says that this is a complete revolution which will shake the entire EV world. What if Honda creates an engine that does not need petrol, does not need to be charged, and is even better than electric cars? It sounds great, right? Be patient. This could be the amazing twist that will completely change the future of cars. Then there was the vibe. Hydrogen sounded complicated, maybe even a little scary. Electric cars, though, were simple. Plug in, charge up, hit the road. EVs were the hot topic with celebrities cruising in them, governments tossing out incentives, and charging stations popping up everywhere. Hydrogen cars, like the Clarity, didn't get the same love. No big tax breaks, no buzz, no easy test drives. Even though it was an engineering marvel, the Clarity couldn't win the popularity contest. Honda pulled the plug on it, along with its electric and plug-in versions in 2021. But don't count hydrogen out just yet. The story's not over. Honda didn't just walk away from the Clarity with a shrug. They picked up some serious wisdom. The big takeaway hydrogen fuel cell cars work. The tech wasn't the problem, the world just wasn't ready to roll with it. So, Honda played it smart. They stepped back, kept an eye on the EV craze, and let it do its thing. Meanwhile, they quietly kept tinkering with hydrogen. No way were they throwing in the towel. Now they're back, and they've brought a buddy, General Motors. Together they've cooked up something fresh to tackle the Clarity's old headaches, longer range, slicker tech, and a ride people already know and love. Say hello to the CR-V hydrogen SUV. This isn't just a tweak, it's a full-on comeback that could rattle the EV world. What's packed inside this next-gen CR-V isn't just shiny new gear, it's a bold challenge to the electric vehicle hype. Buckle up because things are about to get interesting. Honda's making a big splash with a bold and clever move, introducing the CR-V hydrogen SUV. After learning tons from their earlier Clarity model, they're diving back into hydrogen power with a vehicle that's bigger, better, and feels like the Honda SUVs we all know and love. This time they've teamed up with General Motors to create a car that solves past hiccups and gives electric vehicles a serious run for their money. At first glance, the CR-V hydrogen SUV looks like your typical family-friendly Honda, but don't be fooled. Underneath, it's a whole new beast. Instead of a gas engine or a plug-in battery, this SUV runs purely on hydrogen. How cool is that? In the back, you'll find two super smart, high-pressure hydrogen tanks, compact, efficient, and safe. Tucked under the seats is a clever power unit that keeps everything running smoothly, balancing speed and safety like a pro. Here's the game changer. This CR-V doesn't need to be plugged into a wall to charge. Its fuel cell system works like magic, turning hydrogen into electricity on the go. Hydrogen and oxygen team up in a clean, controlled process to create instant energy. The only thing it leaves behind is pure water vapor, clean enough to practically sip. What does this mean for you? Freedom and convenience. Refueling takes just 3 to 5 minutes, as quick as filling up a gas tank. Once the tank's full, the CR-V hydrogen SUV can go as far as some of the best electric cars out there. So, you won't be stuck worrying about running out of juice mid-adventure. It's a huge win for everyday drivers who want an easy, no-compromise ride that's kind to the planet. Honda's CR-V hydrogen SUV is more than just a car. It's packed with surprises that make it a total game-changer. One of the coolest tricks, it can share its power. Think of it like having a backup generator on wheels. If a storm knocks out your electricity, the CR-V can keep your home humming and your gadgets charged. It's not just a car, it's a lifeline when things go sideways. But don't worry, Honda didn't sacrifice comfort for all this futuristic tech. The CR-V still has that classic Honda vibe everyone loves, sleek, spacious, and perfect for families. The hydrogen system is cleverly tucked away, so you get all the eco-friendly power without losing room for your groceries or soccer gear. It feels natural, not forced, like the high-tech stuff was always meant to be there. Honda's playing it smart with the rollout too. They're starting in places like California and Japan, where hydrogen stations are already up and running. That way, drivers can hit the road without stressing about where to refuel. As more stations pop up, the CR-V will expand to new spots. Honda's not rushing. They're building something that'll grow strong over time. This quiet, clever plan might just shake things up. No loud hype, just solid strategy and the right partners. That's what makes this SUV such a sneaky threat to the electric vehicle world. While others are racing to build faster chargers and bigger batteries, Honda's already delivering instant refueling, long drives, and zero pollution, all wrapped in a familiar, trusty package. And here's a big thought. If the CR-V hydrogen is this awesome now, what happens when Honda brings this tech to their entire lineup? For years, hydrogen cars like Honda's Clarity had one big problem. There just weren't enough places to refuel. The tech was awesome, clean, efficient, and ready to roll. But without fuel stations, drivers were stuck. That hiccup nearly put the brakes on the whole hydrogen dream. But guess what? Things are changing fast. Hydrogen stations are popping up across the United States, with California leading the charge. Other states are watching closely, ready to follow. Japan's all in on hydrogen, making it a key part of their energy plan. Germany's building stations to power big trucks. And China, the world's biggest car market, is pouring billions into hydrogen to fuel buses, taxis, and more. This isn't just talk, it's happening. Governments aren't just testing hydrogen anymore, they're betting big on it. Why? It's not only super clean for cars, but it's also perfect for trucks, buses, and transit systems that need to haul heavy loads over long distances. Hydrogen refuels in a flash, keeps you going farther, and doesn't leave you waiting for a charger to free up. Here's where it gets juicy. Electric vehicles, or EVs, are super popular, but the system's starting to creak. Power grids are struggling to keep up, and sometimes folks are even told not to charge during peak hours. We need more electricity, and honestly, we're just not building it fast enough. Plus, EV batteries rely on rare metals like lithium and cobalt, which are tough to mine, crazy expensive, and not exactly planet-friendly to dig up. With supply shortages, recycling headaches, and rising costs, EVs aren't looking quite as green as they used to. Unlike electric vehicles, hydrogen doesn't overload the power grid or need hours to charge, plus it skips those rare, hard-to-get metals that batteries rely on. Here's the coolest part. You can make hydrogen from water using sunlight or wind power, something called green hydrogen. Imagine that, running your car on just water and sunshine. No pollution, no grid stress, and no bulky batteries needed. Hydrogen isn't here to steal the spotlight from electric vehicles, it's carving its own path. It's perfect for things like long-haul trucks, city buses, or even powering remote areas where electric chargers just can't cut it. It's not about picking a winner, hydrogen's doing what EVs can't. But wait, there's more. Honda's also part of a big Japanese crew with Toyota, Subaru, Mazda, and even Yamaha. They're working on super clean combustion engines that run on wild stuff like biofuels, hydrogen, and even ammonia. This isn't about replacing electric vehicles, it's about giving us more choices. These engines can power places where EVs or chargers just don't work, like remote areas or spots with shaky power grids. Honda's not just following the crowd, they're rewriting the rules of what a car can be. It's still all about performance, reliability, and that Honda vibe we love, but now it's for a cleaner, brighter future. While other companies build brand new cars, Honda's reinventing the heart of the vehicle, the engine, and they're already sharing this bold vision with some of the world's top players. This is Honda's next chapter, and it's going to be a thrilling ride. So, here's the buzz. Is Honda's new hydrogen-powered CR-V about to steal the spotlight from electric vehicles? First up, charging time. EVs can take anywhere from 30 minutes to hours to juice up depending on the charger. The CR-V is ready to roll in just 3 to 5 minutes, about as fast as filling a gas tank. That's not just convenient, it's a total game changer. Then there's range. Most EVs give you 200 to 300 miles per charge. The hydrogen CR-V goes further, hitting close to 400 miles on a full tank. For road trips or busy days, those extra miles mean fewer stops and less stress. Now let's talk about being green. Electric vehicles produce zero emissions while driving, which is awesome. But the CR-V goes even cleaner. Its fuel cell pumps out nothing but water vapor. No big batteries needed, and no worries about the environmental toll of making or tossing them. Honda's not trying to destroy EVs, but the CR-V's speed, range, and eco-edge make it a serious contender. Right now, electric vehicles have more charging stations and most folks can plug in at home. But hydrogen stations are catching up fast in places like California, Japan, Germany, and China. When you refuel a hydrogen CR-V, it's super quick, done in minutes, and doesn't overload the power grid like some EV chargers can. Love this insight? Give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives like this. Oh, and don't miss the next video. Click it now. Trust me, it's worth it.